Yo, what is up, guys? We are back. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Alabama. We got a couple uniforms, so we'll just rock whatever.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, man.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home.
Oh my gosh, bro! How?
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile
How is that
environment
even
like
possible?
this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
And they can have the worst possible catch animation.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
No way he was able to turn that corner like that.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really
Good job, Josh.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Ooh, good job, Jada.
Hey, what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Good job, Ebron.
That catch there, physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's
Good job, Walter.
inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. He snaps it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes
Oh, he got it off.
hard just as he released it on first down. He just couldn't
So
get
hit
it to the
Kessler.
receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's got him this time.
First RPO.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him
He's
down.
all over there, running back.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Here's the handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He makes a catch. Touchdown time. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Now, what did I start for this offense? The throw get...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take
Good
this
job,
back.
Cobb.
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go. Fires one high and deep.
Short, bro. They are open. Why you can't throw the ball no more? What's going on with him?
2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Should have played a call, wasn't it?
Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Armour. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would looking deep down.
There we go.
the right
That's how you
side.
swing it out there.
And it's caught inside the 25.
Good job, Francisco.
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Spartan. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying.
Oh, good job, Lawrence. Good coverage.
Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Pressure coming.
The pass right over his head. Good job, Dan.
San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one.
Oh, Jacksonville State just lost. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Balling all season, especially in college. Like, you lose a late game, that's tough.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on.
Oh, good play action. Come on, Ebron, you're just looking.
Catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the
Salsa.
ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Sack, Matthews.
Pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
No blocks. Oh, he blocked him.
Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks.
Wasn't expecting him to block him.
And a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag. And
Lutman.
Got his man.
Good job.
A huge gain on that one.
He has not developed since 2 years ago, so he is still out of the depth chart. But good play, young fella.
Now attacking from just inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Let's go. Good job, Hughes.
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Hit Cam.
This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Makes his connection.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quickly out.
Good job, Jaden.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's got great speed.
Ooh.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big time
great
catch
catch
along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has him set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Ooh, good stiff for him.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Spartans! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Jose State, 35, Alabama, 6.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. 1st down to start the drive after the break. right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll fire.
Oh,
He's got it.
trying to run, but
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
reaction was a little slow on that one.
After completion. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let
Good job, Yvonne.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll pull it on the read.
Good job, Matthews.
Game leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do it.
Sack, name.
Rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Yeah, let that one go. That's fine.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That's
Take off.
It's Hills.
Take off, Hills.
Speed at the 45.
Take off.
Afterburners coming.
He out of there.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
Had a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Man took the drag to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll return it. He thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's not used to this. This offense,
Was
they
that
just gotta
salsa?
stay on the field. They got to
Nope,
put
that
a
was
drive
6.
together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And short tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Unloads to the right.
Good catch.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Going for it all.
Oh, he was
Looking to make a big play there. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's looking to throw.
Come on, Francisco. Get you one.
Touchdown, San Jose State.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the
9-yard
touchback. They
line.
wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to put
Yeah,
it last
man.
time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels
Kicked off. Bryce Hickson. Touchdown.
San Jose State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
That is the easiest pick you will ever have in your life. You talk about a pick six. Oh, he returned it, made people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone to catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
Good freaking hit. Nang and Carrera. Bryce just casually just
Lining up to
catches
tack
it in the
one
end
more onto
zone.
that lead.
Beautiful.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
Sad.
Pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Matthew.
What a great job by this defense,
And Riley.
setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep
Sad.
The pressure is coming in,
It's
and
awesome.
they get him again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Bomb it.
Toward the end zone.
Oh.
And swatted down by the
Good play by
defense
number
to
9.
stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little
That's a
double
clear
checking to make
touchdown.
sure. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
Safety on over there.
He's looking to throw it.
Too
He'll
easy.
take a shot. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
And it's crazy to think this man Hills was in the transfer portal 2 years ago, and nobody wanted the man.
Understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the
And we
stop at
scooped
this
him up,
passing
found
game.
him late in the transfer portal,
The first down. Here's this offense with a
came
first
here,
down.
and the rest was history.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Ooh, that's good coverage, but better throw.
And make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Back to the air one more time.
Bro, they keep switching me on the wrong dudes. If you switch me on Cam right there, that's a pick.
They get it to the 33.
They switch me to Warren.
Completion delivers a first down. He's going to pass.
Good job, Matthews.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash.
No, it's money, man. Kickers don't miss no more in this game.
47 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
63, Alabama, 9.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy,
he'll off one deep down the left side. Got it. Touchdown, Spartan. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfect.
And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes that Alabama offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to
we
build
bumped.
momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game
I
right now.
wonder
I
if I
take
can
it
do
into
something
halftime.
weird.
Mike Justin to come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive.
Ooh, I
set the tone,
can't
play.
do that.
This is what you're going to get in the
Put
second
him
half.
on
So
that
find something-
edge. Yeah. Come on.
He wants to pass it on second down. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to go up top on first down.
Right.
There's a timeout called as this
I don't even
offense
know who
tries
that
to
was.
find a way to draw a
I
little
think that was
closer.
either
This pass
Pereira
rush has
or
just
Bryce.
been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Coming after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Powers through.
Come
And
on.
they exploit
Salsa, that was you?
They get it down to the 35. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, this
Pass is
swat.
incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
Here's Salsa.
The throw to the outside is complete. We've
Come on,
got a
run in the play.
timeout in the
Here we go.
waning
Nah.
seconds of the half. Maybe a
Know what
chance
that
to
is.
get off a couple more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1.
70 points at half.
Return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible.
Alright, we're gonna
Remember
do that in the
2006,
press
Michigan State
and
down
he won't
35
be able to do
Northwestern
that.
at halftime. They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
To the air on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc.
Okay, Minsler. I guess they got the backups in. They do.
Success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Sad.
Fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Yep, pick a Rolf. Doing what Rolf does. He got 91 speed and he ain't even in the frame. He just throw a pick 6. Don't even care. Ooh, boy, I tell you. How you go from being one of the best to the worst quarterback?
Back-to-back weeks with pick 6s. This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick 6, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone.
Shouldn't let him come back out here.
On first down, here comes this offense.
That's it.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He lobs one high down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Gotta hang on to that, fella. I know you ain't used to getting PT. You gotta hang on to that.
And they need to find a way on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college
football
that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Makes a move. He's brought down, but
they gotta come out.
Pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown.
They come back in just easy.
And the route is on. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Oh, what am I stuck on? Look at that. I can't even switch players.
Defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run, and good
What the
gain.
hell just
On the
happened?
39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. That play just never had a
Hit
chance.
both of them just to make
For
sure.
a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection.
Good hit, Josh.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, good try, Yvonne. I will live with that. He tried to jump it. And he was like a couple seconds just late.
They're set up with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Blocked.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open.
Oh my God, he got in my way.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, good catch, Francisco.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown,
He's
San
swinging
Jose
that
State.
thing.
And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Discards a man. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
Okay, third quarter. Sorry, Louis run.
Pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got his man. And he's not
crazy
down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Saucer.
And they get the sack just like that. 2nd down now after the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat.
Play action. You can't do that.
Bringing the heat and down he goes
Number
again.
4.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up.
Saucer going crazy on that edge.
The heat, another sack. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Spartans. And the pummeling has started. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Second down coming up. They'll go right back
Oh my God. Man, ran so slow. I couldn't.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline.
Kill.
Ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Like that. Like you see that effort.
At the 36 on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
The button, man, they knew it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back.
Cam.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
We almost took that.
Found good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese David. They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer ball.
Looking for a deep man.
Good job, Mayweather.
Inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Let's try deep downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Walter. They make the stop.
Yeah, I like Walter.
A lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. He's right on target. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. From the gun.
Probably could have racked it.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in mid.
Touchdown, Spartans! And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Good try, Ryman. He got the wear and tear, so he was a little A little slower. And that man just broke. Okay. Alrighty.
Touchdown, Bama!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid
That's a nice.
to go deep.
Nice throw. Good job, Mayweather.
Touchdown, San Jose State. And the stomping has commenced. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He's looking for a man on second down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Salsa.
Gets to the quarterback.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because
I think that's for 100.
is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And they got him for the sack.
Good job, Salsa.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Bringing it back, it's Hills. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Good job, Hills. Way to track it.
Inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's a nice name as well.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Here. What we got?
He's looking to throw. Lets it go.
Good job, Dan.
Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings.
It is Salsa. Let's go.
Licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors, He's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Block there.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass.
Saucer.
What a disastrous play.
Rice Simpson got his 2nd touchdown today. Okay. They had a pick 6 and they got a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown.
Also got
and the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there.
Crazy.
Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Just
nothing but green ahead. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that was a bad angle.
Crosses the 30. He's got a
Good job, Ebron.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets open down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They roll ready. Kick 3 tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I tried to get to the edge.
Room, but not much to be found as the San Jose State offense is back on the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Looking to take a shot.
Come on, Mayweather.
That would have been a huge
Gotta
gain
get
if
something
he
better
could
than
have
that.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a
No, I
great
pressed the
day.
wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, bro. I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of
Perfect
bounds,
game, and then ruined it. Last play.
skills after that interception. Here comes the offense on first down. He's gonna pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
San Jose State.
On second down, wants to throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
San Jose State.
On third down, looking to throw it beyond the sticks.
No way, Ebron. No way he drops that.
Ticks remaining on the clock. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't
Press
get
the
it
wrong
out of
button, man. Damn.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up.
14.
And let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive
Good job,
coordinator
Felix.
was calling.
928
Everything
yards,
seemed
14
to work.
touchdowns.
Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the
Armor had 2
RPOs, the run
touchdowns,
game,
2
David, this was
yards.
just clinical offensive football.
Hill,
Offenses have evolved so
347
much.
yards,
They
6
can do so many
touchdowns.
different things,
Mayweather,
and they know how to use their
272
playmakers,
yards,
get
3
speed and
touchdowns.
space, make
Francisco,
those
147
big plays.
yards,
So
2
that's why offenses are
touchdowns.
ahead of defenses in this game.
Armor had a
It was no
touchdown.
different.
Dan had
That's going to do
2.
it for us from here for Jesse Palmer.
No
Nick Howard,
sacks.
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
Love to see
another
that.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Saucer, 8 sacks. 4 sacks by Name, 3 by Matthews, 2 by John Thomas, 1.5 for Mentor, 1 for Bryce, 1 for Carrera, half for Ryland. Bryce Hickson also had a pick 6, also had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. The man was in the right spots. No kick returns this game. Well, this was 26, this one was 24. So good stuff. Spartans move 7-0. Player of the game, Saucer. 12 tackles for loss. Negative 38 rushing yards. Oh my gosh. But that is a record. So career, he has 102 sacks now. Amazing. For the season, he ain't breaking it. That was last year, but for a game, he has the record. 8 sacks in the game. Good job, Saucer. Good freaking job. Close to breaking this, but they made him throw that pick on the last drive. So Melvin, record stays. There's some game records for our school. Dalton, Jackson Hernandez, Chance Heels. 10 touchdowns in a game is a record, so glad to have his name somewhere where it won't disappear, hopefully. Saucer. Man, Bond was nice. We only had like 1 season with the man, though. The man went to the NFL quick. Man was nice. Alrighty. Well, that's going to end this one, guys. Next week we go against Tennessee. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.